This is a valley where I used to live called the Orting Valley. Those are wild blackberries, and we used to have them behind my house as well. Just go pick them, and because they didn't belong to anybody. I don't know if these do. That looks like a little bit of a tree farm. This is very, very fertile down here. It's the valley where when Mount Rainier blows, the mud will flow, which is why it's fertile, because it already blew a bazillion years ago. It's a nursery I'll stop at maybe another day and show you what's up there. But I wanted to show you all the wild blackberries out here. See, there's a bunch right there. And there's a bunch over there. They grow wild. In fact, there's a bunch. This whole valley used to be fruit, blackberries and stuff like that. And they still grow wild. Even though I don't think they actually grow blackberries down here anymore. I know certain farms grow a few strawberries down here. There's blackberries right there looking great. Oh, they look so yummy. I need to have some in my tummy. Oh. Could I go park in my neighborhood and go back and get some blackberries? I don't know. I don't know what they think about just random parking. Oh my goodness, they are ripe right now. Oh, I want some. This is a Christmas tree farm. Don't you love it? It's grown pretty wild over here since last I was here. This is an old town of McMillan that doesn't really exist. Oh, look at those blackberries. I can't just pull over either. Looks like people have been harvesting them. All that overgrowth, that's all blackberries. Oh, they're just out of control right now. So be careful when you grow blackberries, because this is what happens. I think they were planted a long, long time ago, 1800s or so. This is a fairly new planting here. What are we calling this? McMillan Farm. Well, it's new. There are some old farms here. They're just hobby farms at this point, I think. That track is... I don't think any trains go through here anymore. You know, I could park and go get a blackberry. That's so tempting. So tempting, guys. It is the season. That blue house is my house. I don't know if I planted that tree out front. I need to park and run it back and see if I can't get some blackberries. Hang on. Oh my goodness, these people were either Russian or Ukrainian. They planted everything to eat. Here we are. Oh my gosh. Hello, hello, hello. Just belongs to the sea. Flowers. Oh my gosh, they're ripe. They're on their way out though, aren't they? Yeah, they're drying up. Back and get my car because there's a river back here. Parking is a little iffy. There's a bug right on that one. I used to appreciate that when I lived here. There's thorns. I don't know what kind of bug that is. I'm fighting him for the blackberries though. Well, I'm not going to get that one. He's eating it. This whole valley is wild with this stuff. So yummy. Okay. This is a little dry. Some of these are just starting, I think, but they all look a little dry. Probably the heat here too. Just terrible for the wild blackberries. But you could see some of them hanging on the bushes as we drove by. Oh, that's some blackberries. All right, let me go rescue my car. It's parked in front of somebody's house. I don't think they'll complain for a minute or two. I hope not. Anyway, this is the back of my home. So those are red. They'll turn black soon. Aren't they beautiful? Isn't nature beautiful? Anyway, there's a river back there. I'll show you photographs. That's the way to it. Yes, why did I sell? I had a lot of bills and I wasn't living here anymore. I remember when they planted these. We put the fence up. I put the fence up, my significant other. Oh, look, our little wall is still up. That was for where my pool was. I don't know if I planted that big tree, but I planted those Leland cypress back in there. I had pictures of the boys there. He did the pergola. I really don't know if I planted that tree. I might have. And I did that Leland cypress. Now, I don't know. I don't know if what happens to the neighbor when a tree hangs over as far as that one does. I just don't know. Look at those beautiful hydrangeas. This neighborhood looks run down now. Very run down. They usually do after a while. I don't think there's an HOA here. No, I don't think there was. I don't know if you can see that hill at the end of the road up there. I used to live up there as well. When I first moved out here, I moved onto a hill up there in a gated community. It was quite the steep climb. When it snowed and got icy, we had some issues. There's a housing area up in there. It looks clear cut to me. I don't know what's going on up there. Anyway, yeah. Said I wouldn't say that. This used to be a You Pick 'em strawberry place. I don't know if they're still doing it. And they just did it for people because it was owned by a big, big farm that couldn't make money on. Yeah, Spooner Farms. They have land all over this valley. They wouldn't make money from You Pick strawberries. It was just something they did. I'm getting my cracked windshield replaced. It cracked as soon as I got into Washington. I mean, within a mile of getting inside. Look at these beautiful sort of adult shrubs. Carpet roses, nice and big and just beautiful, beautiful color too. Look at that. Oh, love the color. It's my favorite color. Like that one. Right there. Do you love it? I can see, I'm going to be showing you guys a lot of commercial plantings. This is Old Town Puyallup, Puyallup, down in what is the valley. Puyallup is a town that's kind of a north-south kind of town. It is a long strip. People live down in here, and then they live up in something called South Hill, but it's still the valley. I'm sorry, it's still Puyallup. It's not in a valley. And when I made my appointment, I thought I would be up closer to where I live, but nope, I'm down here in the older part of Puyallup. They don't have a lot of wiggle room around here. This was a real tight place to find. You know, streets are one way and blah, blah, blah. Houses are older, but quite gorgeous, actually. Oh, look. Look at those all the way up and down the road. That's what you get in the older towns. It's a smaller streets. This is a one-way street. That was probably a school at one time. Now it's the Firefighters Union. I'm guessing the town of Puyallup is doing these flowers. Yeah. Pure Puyallup. What, are they getting that from Michigan or what? They do concerts down here too. Again, I'm not living down in here. I'm in the more modern, built out area. See the moss growing on the tree? Oh, look at this arborvitae. That's probably from dogs peeing. Nice lawn there. I don't know if that's, I think that's probably a commercial. An old house that was converted. I don't know what kind of tree this is. I really am terrible with trees, aren't I? I can spot a maple if I know it's a I can spot a maple. This probably is a maple. If you stand still long enough, moss will grow on you. Whatever this tree is, it looks slightly diseased. Yeah, it sure does. Those leaves look terrible. But it keeps going, doesn't it? All of the trees look like that. They'll have a lot of brown in them. Might have been just the heat this year. All right. Oh, great. They're having looks like a little high school concert there. Oh, how fun. Yep, I'm sure that's what it is. Beautiful plantings. I think they have, the city has their own nursery somewhere. Look at all those hanging flowers. Just beautiful. Goodness. It's a cute little town. And then we go up the hill and it's just more urban, I guess? No. How do I describe that? It's the newer part where, you know, strip malls and just all kinds of stuff. This is the little older town. They don't have the same decorations up. And this is where the state fair is held, the Western